let's start bringing up our friends. I think I'm trying to figure out what order to bring them up in to maximize the impact.
Height.
Height's been suggested.
Water displacement.
I'm going to bring them up in order of how. First, we're going to do our feral audio. No, fuck that. No, I'm going counterintuitive. Fuck you.
Do it.
I'm going off the rails.
Follow your heart.
I'm following my heart.
Slash it up.
I'm bringing Lorraine Newman up first.
Lorraine Newman. Lorraine Newman to the stage.
You can sit anywhere and take any mic. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. No, you don't have to move down. It's the future. There's no more rules. You just sit anywhere
Anarchy?
you want. Yeah.
All right.
No idea what to talk to you about. That's one of the new things.
Well, we could talk about public bathrooms.
We were talking about that in the green room. I said, "Is there anything on your mind, like emotionally?" And you said, "You want to have a word with," but it sounded like your husband is one of these people.
No, it's women.
But your husband, in the meantime, in the men's room, he said
I think it was the next guest who talked about the gap.
Right. Okay. Let's
I didn't
include
hear what my husband
them.
said. I've like you know how male deafness tunes out the
yes
pitch that's women's voices.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, honey. I really didn't hear what he said.
You said in the green room you wouldn't mind talking about this. You called it the ski position.
The women that think you can catch something from a toilet seat, so they hover.
Yeah.
You can't catch something from a toilet seat, but I end up sitting in your piss.
Right.
And it makes me hate you.
Yeah, like you don't want germs, so you're not going to sit on the toilet seat. You're going to be the Nikola Tesla of peeing in a public bathroom.
Lorraine, you're saying women hover so high that they piss all over the seat?
They don't even have to hover high, but they still piss on the seat.
Really?
Yeah, and no matter how much you put, to cover the seat, it still comes through, and I end up sitting in their pee.
So
it makes me mad.
Does that force you to hover as well?
No, I refuse to hover.
You'd rather sit in strangers' pee than hover.
Well, there are times when it's deceiving because you've laid something down.
Right. You've done
and
your
often
work.
you can't see it because of the lighting.
Yeah.
But then it's like you.
I'm with Lorraine. I think that's the last field of battle amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
If we cannot touch with our asses the same piece of plastic,
yes.
What are we even doing?
It's the end of civilization.
Until some scientist says there's a germ that goes from your vagina and your butthole onto a piece of plastic and waits at a mall and jumps up into you.
It can live.
At that point, by the way, no one's going in a bathroom before that thing has taken us all out.
Right. Exactly.
So until then, it's an altar when you go into a public bathroom. You have a choice. And the people that have come before you, they've made a choice, and they have changed the surface of the altar, and your husband, God bless his soul, but he is one of the enemy. Because he said he leans forward when he makes a poo poo.
Wait, what? He leans forward.
Wow.
He leans forward.
To what end?
To his end, and to the and when I heard him describe it, I suddenly understood so many of the things that I have sometimes seen in a stall.
Leans forward to make a poo poo.
So that you're not touching everything. So that you're
I'm not touching
trying to
this.
split the difference, like you're on a fucking bench, leaning forward.
I am not touching this part of the conversation. Let's move on to the people who are loading their cars at the market, but they're not telling you that they're not leaving when you're waiting for their spot.
Oh, yeah.
How about them?
Right?
Wait,
right?
What do you mean?
Right?
There needs to be some sort of public pact where if you're not leaving, signal that. Somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Be a human being.
Wait, loading their cars
with their groceries.
If
or
you're putting
something?
stuff in your car, let's say you're at the market and you're putting groceries in your car, but also you have to go to the dry cleaner next door or something like that.
Right.
And you're not getting in your car.
And you can see that someone's waiting for your spot.
And people don't say, hey,
I've lost Dan. I can see it. I've lost him completely.
Dan's not big on social cues like that.
If I'm get into my car and I'm the meter's running. If I feel like someone's might be thinking that I'm going to leave the spot and stuff. No, I'm very paranoid about that. My biggest nightmare, hands down, second only to bucket of spiders on the face, is the public movie theater, save me a seat. I'll be right there.
Oh.
Save me a seat.
Yes.
Sold out movie. I gotta sit next to an empty seat. Or 2, or 3. Sometimes there's 3 of you coming. Save us a seat. I can't say no, because there's no... what kind of dick move is that?
I'm so with you.
I gotta spend the 20 minutes of trivia slides about David Hasselhoff, like, before the movie, where people are, like... People that, by the way, now history shows, will sometimes pull out an assault rifle and shoot you, are looking for seats in the movie theater.
That's not why.
That's not why.
That's not why.
That's not. I have never assumed that would be the case. But what terrifies me, people it's seat taken. I'm cheating. Everyone wants to sit.
You know what you do in that case if you're forced into that situation, because again, you can't say no. I won't save you a seat. But what you do, a friend of mine, a comedian, Ted Davis, he said. On a plane or in a movie theater, when you have to save a seat, just affect a really wet cough, and just cough a lot. Then nobody wants those seats.
Yeah, or a variety of props could help out in that situation. But in reality,
which props would help out the most?
Well, like you take these googly glasses, and these are what I call my mile highs. I don't know. It's an audio podcast. Just imagine I'm wearing a prop that physically makes sense that a person next to you wouldn't want to... You ever want to scare a librarian?